EastEnders to turn up the heat with new romance storyline for mysterious newcomer. EastEnders is preparing to spark a new romantic storyline for recent arrival Jasmine Fisher, even as Cindy Beale issues a firm warning to stay away. Jasmine, who joined Albert Square not long ago and took up work at the Prince Albert, has already started to draw attention. While fans still know little about her past, she's clearly made an impression on Oscar Branning. The newcomer, played by Indiana Donaldson Holness, will soon find herself at the center of a blossoming romance with Oscar, portrayed by Pierre Moulier. Viewers saw the two share a kiss last month, but not everyone was pleased about the budding connection, especially Cindy, who cautioned Jasmine that Oscar might not be the best influence. Despite the warning, Jasmine seems ready to follow her heart. In scenes set to air next week, Oscar pulls out all the stops to win her over, and his persistence appears to pay off when she agrees to go on a date with him. A source close to the show teased, "It looks like Oscar finally gets the girl next week. He's completely smitten with Jasmine, and she's clearly starting to fall for him too." But while sparks are flying, this is Walford, so things might not stay smooth for long. The insider hinted that their romance could face obstacles early on, leaving fans wondering if young love can really last in Albert Square. Elsewhere in Walford, things are far less romantic for Suki and Eve Panasa Unwin. The couple appear to be facing another challenge as they explore the possibility of adopting a child together. Recent episodes showed Suki beginning to understand how deeply the idea of adoption means to Eve. While quietly researching the process, she was caught off guard by Priya, leading to an uncomfortable confrontation. Priya and Vinny were quick to voice their disapproval, making it clear they didn't support their mother's plan. They accused Suki of already damaging their lives and insisted it wouldn't be fair to bring another child into the mix. Their blunt words left Suki visibly shaken. Struggling with guilt and uncertainty, she couldn't bring herself to tell Eve that she's starting to doubt their adoption dream, leaving their future together hanging in the balance. EastEnders confirms surprising new path for Elaine, but storm clouds gather. Elaine Peacock is set to head in an unexpected new direction on EastEnders, though her latest venture looks far from smooth sailing. After dedicating most of her life to pulling pints behind the bar, the longtime landlady was left feeling adrift earlier this year when she agreed to sell the iconic Queen Vic at the urging of her daughter and co-owner, Linda Carter. Just as Elaine was wondering what to do next, help arrived from an unlikely source, her former rival, Cindy Beale. Having recently purchased the local gay bar, the Prince Albert, Cindy offered Elaine the chance to step in as manager. Since taking on the role, Elaine has been enjoying putting her trademark sparkle on the place. But next week, it becomes clear that she's dreaming even bigger. Currently in talks to purchase Number 5 from Jack Branning, upcoming scenes will see Elaine unveil an ambitious plan to transform the property into a boutique hotel. Her announcement catches friend Yolande Truman off guard. Yolande, who has plenty of experience in hospitality herself, thanks to running the former B&B at Number 20 with husband Patrick, is quick to offer advice, though even she's unsure whether Elaine's dream will get off the ground. Elaine's plans soon hit a major hurdle when she approaches developer Teddy Mitchell for a quote on the renovation work. Teddy, who was responsible for rebuilding the Queen Vic after the gas explosion earlier this year, leaves Elaine stunned with his sky-high estimate. Suddenly, her hopes of becoming Walford's own version of Weatherfield's Debbie Webster hang by a thread. Elsewhere, Elaine's grandson Johnny Carter faces a crisis of his own as he's forced to confront an unexpected career setback. The lawyer lands himself in trouble after a night of heavy drinking leads to him sending an ill-judged business proposal to all of his clients, including his boss. With his job on the line and no clear path forward, Johnny could be about to make a bold move of his own. Could he and Elaine join forces to launch a brand new family venture? EastEnders fans devastated as Ben and Callum finally split for good. EastEnders viewers have been left heartbroken as fan-favourite couple Ben Mitchell and Callum Highway, affectionately known as Ballum, have officially gone their separate ways. Fans flooded social media with emotional reactions to the breakup. "Johnny, to me, is the type that will eventually leave him," wrote Alan Anderson. "Ben loves Callum, and Callum loves Ben, so why destroy the only solid marriage? Wake up, Callum, you know where your heart truly is, and it's not with Johnny. They can't split Ben and Callum up. They're the best gay married couple. Why do this to the popular Ballum? Ben Wadey, sort it out, or there's going to be a lot of upset people," pleaded Sophie Hull. Another fan added, "I love Ballum and love rewatching them on YouTube. Please don't make their split permanent. I'm begging you." A love story full of highs and lows. Ben and Callum's relationship has never been smooth sailing. Their romance began as an affair while Callum was engaged to Whitney Dean, after Ben sensed a mutual attraction. When Whitney left him at the altar, encouraging him not to live a lie, Callum came out as gay and set out to win Ben's heart. The couple faced numerous challenges. Callum's decision to join the police clashed with Ben's criminal lifestyle, yet the pair overcame it and tied the knot in 2021. But things turned dark when Ben suffered a brutal homophobic attack, reopening the trauma of losing his first love, Paul Coker. Later, Ben was raped, a secret he kept from Callum, leading to their separation. When they reunited, Callum supported Ben through his recovery, and again during Lola Pierce's terminal illness. Desperate to save her, Ben turned to credit card fraud to fund treatment in America, but Lola's death shattered him. Eventually, Ben was arrested and faced extradition to the US. Behind the scenes, Max Bowden speaks out. Off-screen, Ben's exit was due to actor Max Bowden's decision to take a break. "My time was ready," he admitted. "I wasn't me anymore. I'd done nearly 600 episodes in 5 years. It was time for a rest. I needed to focus on my mental health and being a dad." A painful reunion. On screen, Callum had vowed to wait for Ben while he was imprisoned, but life in Walford had other plans. After his father Jono's death, Callum found comfort in Johnny Carter. Their bond deepened, and despite interference from Phil Mitchell, the pair decided to make things official after the funeral, unaware that Ben was back in town. "Callum is in total shock," said Tony Clay. "Ben's arrival derails everything. He's made a decision about Johnny, and then boom, Ben's back. Nothing is ever simple in Walford." During an emotional confrontation, Callum confessed to Ben that he had moved on. When Ben realized Johnny was the other man, his anger erupted, but it soon turned to heartbreak, as he learned that everyone already knew. When Callum admitted that he loved Johnny, Ben demanded a divorce. Fans in mourning. Social media was filled with disappointment and disbelief. "Why couldn't EastEnders just let Ben and Callum be happy? Happiness is against the law on that show," wrote Anna Rowe. "I'd love to see them stay together. I don't like Johnny," added Jill Joyner. Anna Powell echoed the sentiment. "How could Callum hurt Ben like that? He should be ashamed." And as Hans Smith bluntly put it, "Can't stand Johnny. I love Ben. Ben needs to give Callum what for. If the roles were reversed, Callum would never forgive him." EastEnders airs Mondays to Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One and BBC iPlayer.